The sun was setting over Zuba, turning the sky red and gold. The kingdom was large and rich, with strong warriors and happy people. At the center stood the king's palace, shining like gold in the evening light. King Sefu ruled wisely, and for many years the kingdom was at peace. The people lived without fear, the markets were full, and the land gave plenty of food. But deep inside the palace, a dark plan was growing. Someone close to the king wanted to take his place. Waziri Kona was one of the king's most trusted men. He was wise and had served the kingdom for many years. But in his heart, he was not loyal. He wanted more than just serving the king. He wanted to be the king. One evening, he sat in his private room with a few men he trusted. The room was dark, with only a small oil lamp burning. Shadows danced on the walls as they spoke in low voices. "The king trusts me," Kona said. "He has no idea what is coming." A tall man with a scar on his face nodded. "When do we make our move?" Kona smiled. "Soon. First, we must make sure no one stops us." He picked up a small scroll, sealed with red wax. "Take this message to our man in the city. We must be careful. If anyone finds out, we are dead men." The scarred man took the scroll and left. Kona leaned back in his chair, his eyes shining with greed. "Soon, the throne will be mine." Across the city, in the busy market, Tano walked between the stalls. He was the son of a trader, not a warrior or a nobleman, but he had something special. He was clever. Tano had spent his life watching people. He could tell when someone was lying. A small change in their voice, a nervous look, or too much confidence. He saw everything. That evening, as he walked past a spice stall, the air was full of the smell of cinnamon and cloves. The market was noisy with people shouting prices and bargaining. Then he heard something strange. Two men stood near a corner, whispering. Their faces were hidden under dark hoods. "The king still trusts him," one of them said. Tano pretended to look at some dried figs but listened closely. "By the time he realizes, it will be too late," the other man replied. Tano's heart beat faster. Someone was planning something against the king. He slowly moved closer. "The message will reach him by midnight," one of them continued. "Once everything is ready, by morning, the kingdom will have a new ruler." Tano's fingers tightened around the basket. A coup. They were planning to remove the king. Tano knew he had to do something. Tano left the market quickly, his mind racing. If someone was trying to take the throne, who could he trust? The palace was full of guards, and if he told the wrong person, he could be killed. His father always said, "A secret is